I'm using some size 10 delicate beads. These happen to be from Fusion Beads. Depending upon the size of beads you use, you need to have enough to go around your pen, but still keep it tight. You don't want it loose because your pen will just fall out. And if it's loose and falls out, then you have to glue it inside of your sleeve of beads, and then you can't replace it once the ink runs out. So I have this. I have my pen I'm going to be using. This is just a cheap Bic round stick pen, nothing fancy. I have my needle. In this case, I'm using a size 10 beading needle that I really like. I have already conditioned my Nymo thread by stretching it and running it through beeswax. This happens to be size D Nymo thread from a spool, and if it's from a spool, it's actually thicker than the same size from a little tiny spool that you might use in a sewing machine. This is a larger spool. Let me show it to you. It's also called a cone of thread, and you can see it's much bigger. Let me zoom back here a little bit. And this is what I'm using. These do cost more, of course, but you get 1,000,000 miles of thread on this, and this is size D Nymo. And I'm using red just so you could see it. I would usually use a color thread that blends well with my beads.